A Halfling Sonder, Sven's Story, by Illyria Valischin. That's where I finally made my move, right at his door. Another shudder courses through Sven as he continues on. Before she could knock. I don't know why she was out there, and I really don't think I could sleep if I knew. After that she let me start chasing her. That was 2 nights ago. A soft smile crosses his face at the memory of her running off, waiting for him to catch and kiss her. Frit just stands there a bit in shock. Well, Kerp has caused us all to be wary of her. So she must have. Frit, not even wanting to finish the statement, cringes. You. Sven looks up at Frit a bit confused and almost insulted for his last response. Then lets out a sigh. Frit, realizing his mistake, quickly says, "No, man, she is wonderful. I know a few guys who want to chase her. But Kerp scares the shit out of them. Besides, Willa adores you." He then slaps his hand over his mouth, realizing he has said something he shouldn't have. Sven snaps his head up. Me. Nothing special about me. Why me? Frit shakes his head, refusing to continue on. So, pie, he says quickly while stepping forward and opening the door before calling out. Ma, we have company. From the inside a voice calls out. Oh, who? Frit hollers back, Sven. He couldn't resist some cherry pie. It doesn't take more than a moment before a short, stout halfling woman comes from the kitchen, drying her hands on a little towel, a wide smile across her face as she sees both boys standing in the doorway. Sven, it's been a while. How have you been? She gives him a hug. Returning the warm embrace, he replies, well, you know how it goes for us who can't figure out what we want to do. I'm still upset with myself over breaking that watch at my first job. Trying to do right in this next one. Hoping it will work out. Along with the hope that I do my chasing right. Really hope I do. Oh, who wouldn't want a catch like you, Sven? Sherry grabs his chin and smiles at him. Then leads the 2 of them to the dining table. Dig in, boys. Sven stares down at the table full to the brim of all sorts of food. From roasted rat to lingonberry salad. His mouth starts to water as he piles the food onto his plate, while Frit joins in too. Sherry smiles at the both of them as she sits down. Using his weaker hand, Sven begins to eat his food, not wanting to cause any more pain from the blisters that have begun to form on his other hand. You guys need to keep an eye out for those wood-eating beetles. It's spreading, he says between bites. Yes, Sherry says. I saw that. I had Frit go to Miss Allie and ask for a barrier. I hope they haven't already gotten in. What about your home? I haven't checked home yet. Sven says, a bit shocked with himself. Been so busy trying to help Mr. Leatherthimble and getting things taken care of. She gives a little nod. Ah, well, I am sure your dad has it all under control. As he always does. Very likely. Sven agrees, before turning to Frit and wondering how things are going with him and Cleo. Unsure if he can ask around Sherry or not. It doesn't take the 3 of them too long to finish the wonderful meal. Sherry rises from the table, walking off to fetch the pie for dessert. Sven and Frit just gaze out the living room window, watching the light slowly fading. The peace of the moment is interrupted when Sherry sets the pie down on the table and cuts it into a few slices, handing each one a piece before settling down in her own seat. Sven looks down rather happily and begins to eat. Frit begins to carry on with moans and groans over how divine his mother's cooking can be. Sherry just shakes her head and says, I certainly hope the woman you catch can cook, son. Or I will have to continue on cooking for everyone. Frit just grins sheepishly at the comment. This causes Sven to start snickering and not wishing to meet either of their gazes for fear of getting in trouble. Well, I am right, aren't I, Sven? Sherry looks over at him. Yep, completely. Sven turns a bit red, trying to hold back the snickering. But I don't think it will be a problem. Thank you for listening to my story. If you liked it, please like and subscribe and hit that bell for notifications.